What's up, guys? This is Nick from Supermoon Studios. I'm here today to do a quick little lens review with you guys. We just got some new cinema equipment in over the past few weeks. I wanted to kind of show you what it looks like, show you what we thought of it, show you how it's built, and how you can get one yourself. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Mamiya-Sekor 50mm 1.7 EF vintage cinema lens. Hey, it's a great new little lens we just got in this week. We've been playing around with it and we just wanted to show you what it looked like. We're going to have some new reviews coming in the next few weeks. We're going to be reviewing the Recored 24mm cine lens. We're going to be reviewing another vintage lens that Zach actually picked up for his camera, and we're going to be doing some more reviews as well. So basically all of this is being filmed on my Blackmagic Ursa Mini Pro 4.6K G2. Our B camera right now that Zach has is a Blackmagic Pocket 4K camera. We absolutely love both of these cameras so far. We are going to be doing reviews for both of them on the channel, so please stay locked in and tuned in for those when they come out. Like I said, we love working on these so far, so those are going to be pretty easy reviews to do. But we spent all our money on the cameras, didn't really think about lenses after that, so this is a great, cheap, budget way to get cinema quality productions out of your cameras without breaking the bank for something like $1,000 cinema lens. A little bit of history on Mamiya. It was a company created in 1940, named after its founder. They're a Japanese company. They specialized in film and cinema equipment, so any kind of film, any kind of cameras, lenses, anything you would really need to kind of support your productions back then. This lens itself was made in 1980, and it was with a ZE mount made specifically for their 35mm film cameras. Mamiya is still operating today, but not quite the same way. They were bought out by a parent company. They do more of like digital technology stuff now, not really the film stuff that they were known for back then. They were one of the great film giants of the 20th century. They don't really do that stuff anymore. I did have to pick up an adapter for this to work with my Ursa Mini Pro. I have the EF mount on there. So this is the lens right here. It's the 50mm f1.7. It's an EF model lens, not an EF mount. I found that out the hard way when I ordered it. The model itself just kind of referred to what lens it was back then in the 80s. They didn't have this universal mounting system that we have today. So it was, like I said, it was pretty easy to find an adapter for it, and it fit right on afterwards. But a few things I really like about this lens: it's a full metal build, so it's very durable, feels really sturdy in your hand. The focus ring drags a little bit. It gives you that precise focus you want, but it makes it a little bit hard to rack as fast as you would want in a shot. But it does have quite a precise feeling to it when you use it. The f-stop ring is nice and clicky. That we're not using too much because the adapter kind of defeats the purpose, but it is nice to see a great build on something like a film camera. If you were going to use this with it, it feels perfect in your hands. It feels great. It's a small, lightweight lens that you can take with you anywhere, and everything on it just looks really great. It has this really unique lens flare that you find in a lot of vintage cinema lenses. It has this awesome little creamy vintage bokeh in the background when you're doing stuff at lower f-stop values. You get this really dreamlike landscape behind them. And I just really like how it looks on the camera once we got it working. So I found mine on eBay for about $60. I know they go anywhere from around $50 to $75. You can kind of find them all over the place online. I believe the seller that I actually bought this from has another one up already, so if you guys are proactive, you can probably grab that before someone else does. Mine actually came in a sealed box, and inside it had a certificate of authenticity, so I know it was real. It has the serial number on there. Everything else is all legit, so it was very easy to find this lens. It was cheap. It was only about $60, and then, like I said, I did need to grab an adapter with it, so the total is going to be about $100 for it to actually work on your camera. But $100 for a cinema lens, you really can't beat that in 2020. And so, as I've been saying, I did pick up an adapter with it. This is the Photodiox ZE to EOS mount. The ZE is the mount to the Mamiya lens. The EOS is the EF Canon mount that's on my Ursa Mini Pro. Basically, it's super easy. It just fits right in here. It's got that clear little opening there. You do have to control the f-stop from the adapter, as I said. It's a little imprecise. You're not really sure what you're getting, but it does give you a little bit more control over it. If you're like me and you're going to be shooting mostly wide open with this lens, it's probably not going to be an issue. But I did notice with it all the way open in direct sunlight, I did get a weird ghosting effect. So be careful. I stepped it down one and everything looked perfect, and I didn't really lose any lighting there or any focusing. So that did help, but I did have a weird ghosting effect when it was all the way open. And this I found on Amazon. It was about $40. So like I said, altogether this is only going to run you about $100 for a cinema lens that works on your modern day camera. And this is kind of what it's just going to look like with the adapter on it. As you see, it makes it a little bit chunkier, looks a little bit less ridiculous when it's on a bigger cinema camera like the Ursa Mini Pro or anything that you're going to be using. So it does give it a little bit more sturdiness to it, and like I said, you do control the f-stop from the ring on the adapter, not the lens itself. So from there, let's just take a look at the sample footage, and we'll come back and wrap up after that. Hope you guys like it. I took this stuff outside. I'll show you kind of what we have going here, and then we'll wrap up the review. I really love this lens. Like I said, we haven't done too much commercial or cinematic productions on it yet, but we will be in the future. This is going to be my go-to close-up lens, especially because it has that kind of art house look to it. Pops those colors really, really nicely. The only thing I really did to this footage is add a LUT. So as you can see, those are all basically natural colors that it is capturing. And from there, we're just going to let you know what we think of this lens, how much we love working with it, what you can do to get your own. You can check that out in the description. And from there, we'll just have some new content coming. We got some more reviews coming. We got some tutorials. We'll have some updates coming, and definitely some more cinematic productions. 790 AM is coming sometime this month. After that, we have Chlorine, which is coming up next. We still need to finish filming. And from there, we just have some more going into the fall. Some more surprises, some original series, some new stuff for tutorials and reviews, and all in all, more stuff Supermoon. So stay locked in, check out for new content, like and subscribe, find us on Facebook and Instagram, check out our website to book a quote with us. We are going to be relocating to the Boston area in the next few weeks, so if you are in Massachusetts and you need some work done, please hit us up. Thank you guys so much. That's the Mamiya-Sekor 50mm 1.7 EF vintage cinema lens. Absolutely love the way it looks. Going to be using it a lot in the future, and you can get your own for only about $100. That's a steal. So thank you guys again. Stay tuned into Supermoon Studios for more content, and hope you have a great day.